successful when we're just looking out for ourselves, right? That's kind of the big lesson of the full moon and a big lesson under the week. And if you can kind of curb any fears or issues you have around fear of loss or fear of conflict, you have a great chance of being very successful with whatever you start under this week or this full moon. This is also a week where issues of competition, authority, needing to win, and rebellion. If you're putting focus on a goal, make sure it's on a goal and not people. Like, make sure you have your attention where it needs to be successful, right? Now, this is just energy at play, okay? So before I get into the nitty-gritty of the astrology behind all of this, just understand that astrology, while it is a fun school of study, and I love astrology, you don't need to live your life to the T by it. You don't need to feel like you're sentenced with a bad aspect in your natal chart. So this Pluto-Capricorn influence, like I said, it's going to bring up any issues we may have personally. Again, not everyone has these. Take it as it resonates. Not everybody has these issues, but issues around control, being controlled, issues of authority, really giving us motivation and drive. And then the full moon, right, an Aries moon, giving us an emotional push to go for what we want. The stuff is coming up so we can all improve how we can relate to each other. That sort of stuff, how does that get in the way of how we relate to each other? That's actually prohibiting success. The road to success is not a solo mission, especially when you're talking about a shared goal or goals for the common good. And better leadership skills, because that's the other thing too, right? It's like, you can't be a leader without people, right? You can't. It's like you're changed and then you talk to him. It's like you're changed and then you talk to him. Welcome to Vlogtober day 19 and welcome to another breakfast. I've been having so much fun just making breakfast. And it's simple. Breakfast is simple, but it makes all the difference in my day. It's only been 2 days, but it made all the difference in the past 2 days. And I haven't had coffee in 5 hours. So today's Vlogtober day 19 and Vlogtober day 18 is currently uploading to the tube. And I'm gonna sit here and eat my breakfast. I got a little omelet going on, a little turkey bacon, uncured turkey bacon, mushroom spinach omelet with some pepper jack cheese. I only sprinkled a little bit. I sprinkled a quarter of what I would usually put into my things because I do like dairy, and I know there's dairy-free cheese. I'm just not there yet. And then I got a little croissant and some coffee. And I put the little bit of avocado that I had left over yesterday on here just to finish it because waste not, want not, right? When I was little, story time, when I was little, I used to really like cheesy eggs, like cheesy scrambled eggs, with a lot of cheese and waffles. And what I would do when I had that cheesy egg and waffles, I would smother it in syrup
and ketchup. And that was my meal. That's disgusting. No one stopped me. Horrific. Anyway, I realized a lot. I realized that this Vlogtober, I have barely did anything fall-like besides get fall clothing. And that's okay, because my challenge for myself was to vlog every day. And did I have things planned? Like this week I was supposed to go to DC. It didn't happen because my friends canceled on me. And that's fine. They have their own priorities. I'm going to be going to DC in November to visit another friend. I just added on my other friends. Like essentially I was going to do a solo road trip, but I was like, you know what? Let me be a little bit vulnerable and open this trip up to other people. And it didn't work out, and that's fine. But so I didn't get to see my other friend in DC this month, but hopefully I'll see him next month. I was supposed to go apple picking and do some apple pie baking with a friend. Got sick. I wanted to do so much this month, and I had it all planned out, but it just didn't work out. So Vlogtober has been me literally vlogging in the fall. That's it, and that's fine. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it because I've been having as much fun as I can. I've been having like a lot of fun doing it the way I've been doing it. So c'est la vie. And what you were hearing this morning was an energy reading for like the transits happening in the world. So you always heard of Mercury retrograde, full moons, new moons, whatever. But there's so many other planets that are in transit, and their energies really do work all together. It's not just Mercury retrograde that's impacting us energy wise. So I like to listen to a girl named I done forgot her name. I don't even know about her YouTube name.
Great.
Oh.
Thank you for watching.
Her name is Rodin, but her channel's name is Water Baby Tarot, Tarot. Used to think that was pronounced tarot. I have learned I am a better witch now. So I like listening to her because she really does talk about not just the energies of each zodiac sign and do tarot and oracle pulls for them. She talks about the transits, what's happening in the ether, what's happening in astrology, and the energies that will impact us and the energies that are there for us to tap into. And I love listening to that. So that's what I was listening to this morning. That's what you got a little glimpse of. I highly recommend her if you're thinking about like energy work or just trying to figure out why shit's been going down or why shit's been going right, why shit's been going wrong. Sometimes it's literally just the cosmos. It's not you, it's the cosmos. And I love her readings because every time she talks about them, I'm like, yeah, I've been feeling that. Yeah, I've been feeling that too. And I'm like, okay, so it's not just like me going crazy, it's how my body is reacting to the energy around me. That's why it's so important to ground yourself, have your own way of coming back to yourself so these energies don't completely affect you. And if they do, just let them flow. I've been saying that for like ever this month. It's all about letting it flow. It's all about letting it flow and not consume you. Letting it flow and not consume you. And when you know that something's affecting you, ask why. Like ask why is this specific thing affecting me more than I thought it would be? Because maybe there's underlying shadow work you need to do, things you need to work on. I really love astrology because it always helps us learn about ourselves and come back to us. Love that for us. Y'all, it's nighttime. It's nighttime, and I clearly have not talked to you since the afternoon because that's actually when I ate breakfast. And I'm sorry. My intention for today was to braid my hair. Like, I know I said I didn't want to braid it, and then I was like, let me just braid it. Let me just put it into the cornrows and call it a day. But then I came into the bathroom, set the scene for you. Came into the bathroom, looked at myself in the mirror, pulled my hair back like this, pulled it like back tight, and I was like, I don't have to braid it. And so I didn't braid it on camera. And then that led to me just going back to sitting down and working and typing out my lesson, which is bomb. Writing something, I don't know if you ever got taught this trick in school, but writing something like a essay or any kind of draft thing, it is really, really good to write it, let it go, don't look at it for a while, then come back to it and read it. Mostly read it out loud. For me, it is important for me to read it out loud since it's something that I've been teaching, that I will be teaching and talking out loud for. Doing that, and it just got so much better. And then there were some parts where I was stumped on how to convey a certain message, and then my ancestors and the angel guys helped me because I needed help, and I asked them and they helped me. It was great. So that's what I ended up doing today. And like the days past of this October, this Vlogtober, I had another lesson that passed me. A while ago, I hate that I have like a dark mark here because I popped a pimple and now it's just like, it's just, the scar is going away. Ciao. Anyway, so a while ago, I got a natal chart reading. A natal chart is your astrological chart. It is a picture of the sky. The minute you it's the picture of the sky down to the minute that you were born, like as when you were born, when you came out the kukuru and you were born. It is a picture of the sky, and the picture of the sky shows the planetary alignments, what astrology houses they're in. And I don't know if you heard about like the buzzwords of like the big three, the sun, moon, rising, and how basically knowing your astrological chart can really know you. I talked about this morning about like astrology and energy and how it works. Well, you also have an astrological and energy chart specific for you to get to know yourself and how energies work with you, and know your past and your past lives, your future selves, what your purpose is in this world. It is an amazing ass chart that you should definitely look up for yourself. And I did that. I have been trying to learn my own chart, but recently, itchy back. In July of this year, I did a natal chart reading by a woman named Pooja. And where am I going with this? Yeah, she was talking about how this year has been a year of just lessons on lessons on lessons. Like she's like, you're gonna be in a mode of like, she told me I'm going to be in hermit mode for months and months, and there's going to be lessons on top of lessons on top of lessons that you're going to be learning back to back to back because because you want to. She was telling me because I want to learn these lessons, I want to heal, and I want to get through these karmic lessons and get through these layers of healing because I want to come out of it so much better. And with me and healing myself, I'll be helping others. And so that's why it's really important for me during this time to be in hermit mode, to be by myself, to just chill by myself, and the lessons are going to be coming at me back to back to back to back. And in Vlogtober, it's really prevalent. It's really clear that it's what's been happening. Because if the camera wasn't in front of my face and I wasn't talking these things out, I'd be talking them out just without a camera in front of my face, because that's how I learn, that's how I heal. I walk around my home and I talk aloud to myself and to my ancestors and my spirit guides. I do that, and that's how I learn things. But I've been told and been feeling that I should actually sit down, be still, and meditate, and not just walk around my apartment venting. So that's something I should be incorporating going forward. But yeah, today I won't talk about like what I learned, only because like I honestly am tired and I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow, but just the overall lesson is the devil is in the detail. The devil is in the detail. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'll just say, I'll keep it to 30 seconds. You will never find someone who cares about you as much. No, not never. You should care about yourself a lot. And it's going to be hard. And when you love yourself so much, when you love the detail of you and what makes you you, when you love yourself as you become and as you unbecome, as you grow and as you unlearn things, as you see yourself, you're going to fall in love with yourself even more. And when that happens, it's going to be harder to expect somebody to come along and love you just as much as you love yourself, because you have spent as many years, as old as you are, learning about yourself, trying to love yourself. And if you have dealt with trauma, it is going to be even harder for you to probably love yourself or see yourself as a loving person, whatever your journey is. So when you get to that journey, when you get to that phase of self-love, unconditional self-love, and giving yourself grace, and really just allowing yourself to just expand and contract as you are in this life, it is going to be difficult to find someone who loves you just as much because they haven't spent that much time with you. I'm 27. I can't expect somebody to come into my life at the ripe age of 27 and love me in the detail that I love myself at the ripe age of 27. And it's hard because a lot of people, they don't care about themselves in detail, so they can't care about you. The reason why I love people, every time I meet somebody, I love them in like the most platonic way possible. I love them for who they are because I see them. I see them as a human being with different experiences and journeys and a life that is beyond me. I see the way they move, the way they talk, the way they smile, what gives them joy. I love the detail of them. I love the detail of them because I have learned the detail of me, and I love the detail of me, so it helps me love the detail of other people. And so it's really hard to expect somebody to come in and love the detail of me off bat. However, I don't want people to come in and just see me as they want to see me with their projected view. This is not 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Well, let me just wrap it up. let me just wrap it up and say this. It's hard for me when it comes to intimate relationships to give people the time it takes. No. So I won't expect somebody to come into my life and love me in the detail that I love myself. What I do expect them to be is a decent human being and treat me like a decent human being and care about me. Meaning, I've been on the apps, and the apps meaning Tinder, and guys will ask you like questions like, what are your hobbies? What do you do for a living? What do you like? What's your favorite movie? And I'm just like, answering the question because that's cool, because I think my answers are cool. I want to hear your answers too. Elaborate, have a conversation. But the conversation stops at whatever answer I give. Whereas if I ask them their hobbies and they give me the answer, I want to go in deeper because I know that they're deeper than that, which is not true. I'm deeper than that. They may just be fucking skin deep. But for me, I will love if somebody asks me my favorite movie and then ask me why my favorite movie, why it is my favorite movie. So essentially, a guy asked me what I do for a living. I told my spiritual coach, and then he moved on to, oh, what's your hobbies? I'm like, okay, do you know what a spiritual coach is? Moving on from that, maybe he does. And he asked, what are your hobbies? Told him my hobbies. He moved over to another question, what's your Instagram? I'm like, okay, why are you asking me questions about myself if you don't really care about the answer? Whereas with me, I'll ask them questions, I'll care about the answer, care about the detail, and the reason why they love it. Because when you ask questions about people about themselves, when you ask questions to people about themselves, you learn more about them. But they don't do that to me. And so I know as simple as it is, not 30 seconds is okay. As simple as it is, I want someone who cares about me. Because for the longest time, my likes, my dislikes, what I need, what I want, what I desire, who I am has been dismissed. And I have been working my ass off to let my inner child know that she is cared for. What she wants, what she desires matters. Who she is, her personality, what she likes matters. And I'll be damned if I let somebody else come into my life and dismiss the things about me that make me me. You may not, so is that essentially I want somebody who likes the detail of a person. And that's that. The devil is in the detail of me. And I think devil is in the detail because it's in the detail. It's in the detail of me. And how can you know somebody if you don't ask them details of them? The devil is in the detail of me, and I'd be damned if somebody comes into my life and try to dismiss the things that I love. Try to dismiss me as something simple. I hope that makes sense, and it for sure wasn't fucking 30 seconds. I really tried. I try not to give a whole lesson every single time. Okay, Crystal, come now. I try not to give a lesson every single time I come here, but I can only say what I know and what I've learned, and I think what I learned is so important to share. I'm not going to talk about it. You know what? I will talk about it. And I will go into detail. And I will go into heavy detail. And so that's pretty much has been my day. lulling over the fact if I should see someone as they are, as someone who doesn't see me as a person with many components to them, or just wait it out. I can't expect somebody to care the way I care, but I'd be damned if I let somebody come in and just miss who I am in the smallest bits. Friends, intimate, so on and so forth. Y'all, I'm gonna brush my teeth, put a little scarf on, get a shave, put a little scarf on, and then go to bed. When I say I am tired, I am tired. Like, I knew it would be back-to-back lessons, but I didn't think it would be this deep. Damn. Y'all, if you learned something from this video, let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for sticking with me through this part of the video and my babble. I only share because I care, and I only share because I think it'll be helpful. And I love to talk. Thank you for sticking around for Vlogtober day 19. Tomorrow's a full moon, so it should be fun as shit. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh my God. There we go. That's cute. Why I keep doing that? Like, it goes zoop when I want to go zoop. Pimple, 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 pimple. That's how you know I'm going through a struggle.